But I want to welcome our very special guests today. We've got Ryan Cortez as well as Derrick and JoAnne with us today, discussing a little bit about this very exciting event that's going to be coming up here. And we want to get started here. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining in today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Matt.
Of course. So we'll make our rounds here and tell us a little bit about yourself and what you work with.
Well, I'll go ahead and start. I'm Ryan with the Elgin Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. We're the tourism bureau for Elgin and 10 other surrounding communities. But I will leave it at that and let Derrick and JoAnne explain who they are and where they're with, because they're the more exciting group that's here today.
I'm one of the many volunteers that help operate the Hill in Elgin, the BMX facility. That's why I'm here today.
Very nice. If you just want to move a little closer to the mic. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. You're all good.
So I'm JoAnne Mulvihill. I'm the track operator at the Hill BMX. We're excited to be here and talk about our upcoming event that we've been planning for quite some time now.
Very exciting. So tell us a little bit, for folks who don't know, what is the Hill BMX?
So the Hill BMX is a USA BMX sanctioned BMX track that was established in 1990 by Jim McMahon and the Sundance cycle team. It's been operating, this is our 35th year, and we run races, competitive races on Saturdays now through the end of the year. We also ran on Tuesdays, but last night was our last Tuesday night race. So we run competitive races. We have a city-sponsored program called our BMX League, which is a 5-week program that brand new riders can join, and it's half coaching. Derrick is actually one of our coaches. So it's half coaching and half racing, and it's a guided intro into BMX. So it's a great program that we run through the city of Elgin. And it is posted in their brochure that they send out for their events. So you can find us in there if you want information on that, or visit elginbmx.com for our Beginner League program. But we do run sanctioned races, and we have practice times as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great family environment, and we focus on healthy competition.
Very cool. And I know that the summer 2025 league season enrollment, it says the season runs Wednesday evening, starting today, it says.
Yeah, so that's exciting. We had our open house last week. We had about 80 riders come out. And tonight we start our first week of our league program. So my job that week is to follow everyone around with our first aid kit. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking for us. Mm-hmm. But by the end of the 5-week season, they're zipping around that track like nothing else. And it's a lot of fun. And it's not too late to get in. So if you visit elginbmx.com, you can still get into that league.
And
at
show
least
up tomorrow night.
At least today.
Today,
yeah. It's today.
Yeah, it's today.
You're gonna be there, right?
I am. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, this is our third session. So we will typically run one in the spring, one in the middle of the summer and fall. But it's just a great opportunity to give it a try. And you're racing against all beginner, novice,
brand new novices.
Racers,
so yeah.
Very cool. So tell us a little bit how did you connect with Ryan here?
I don't remember. Ryan and I have been working together for so long that
Yes.
I'm sure you reached out to me.
Yes, I definitely did.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, so I don't think many people know that the Elgin Sports Complex is home to a BMX track. And so we know that there's a lot of soccer tournaments there. There's a lot of softball tournaments that happen at that complex. But when I joined the Convention and Visitors Bureau, one of my goals was to try to bring a really big BMX championship to that course because I felt it had the capacity to do so.
Yeah.
And so that's where I connected with JoAnne, being the one that oversees that course, to do our best to try to bring a larger BMX event to that complex. And we're happy to say that we are finally able to do it this year in 2025.
Yeah, and it's exciting. We are Elgin's best kept secret. So thank you for helping us to get the word out.
Of course,
yes,
that's what we do here on
appreciate
WRMN. Absolutely. So tell us a little bit here too. The event, is it open to the public to watch? Is there a cost also for admission?
It is 100% open to the public. We have great bleacher seatings right in the middle of the infield. There is never a fee for spectators. Anyone is welcome to come out and watch the races.
Very cool. Now, tell us a little bit here too. What's the process of going through racing? Is there a training aspect to it, or is it kind of a just show up with your skills?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay.
We have our training aspect is the BMX League,
Mhm.
and we take children from, I believe, 4 to 14 and their parents. Or you can show up to the track and we will fit you with a helmet. Ryan has committed to that, by the way.
We invited
Yeah,
him.
he's been invited. He's going to be there Thursday, so come on out and watch him. But honestly, you can show up and we will do everything we can to get you started. We do have loaner bikes and loaner helmets on a first come, first serve basis. So all you have to do is show up with long sleeves, long pants, and closed toed shoes, and we will take care of the rest. We do have a 1-day trial where you come out. You don't need a membership. You come out and we'll get you signed up. You pay for the event that day. Our practices are minimal. They're $5 per person. And our races are per event $10 for Tuesdays, $15 for Saturdays. And you just come out and you pay the fee, and we're going to suit you up, get you on the track. We have wonderful people in our community who will ride with you and help keep you safe and show you how to take the turns and show you how to take the jumps and just make it a good experience for you.
Very cool. Now you're saying also jumps as well too.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
explain a little bit more on that?
Oh, yeah. Our track is, I'm gonna go with Derrick here because he's in our maintenance
So
and he just
it's-
knows better.
Like JoAnne said, it's been here for 35 years. It's gone through a lot of changes and things, but right now, everyone feels that it's just a real nice track that offers a little bit of everything. There is some complicated sections. It's really wide. It's a nice track, and obviously, it's slightly downhill, so you get going pretty good, you know. But it's a lot of fun. It's just an awesome experience. It's an awesome sport to be a part of. I always tell people that there's a lot of life parallels you can compare to BMX, right? You know, you stop pedaling before the finish line, and you learn that you don't give up, right?
Yep.
At least one, you know, it happens at least once, and then they learn that. Or you fall, obviously, and you get up and you finish what you started. You know, at our track, when that happens, you'll find out that people often cheer for the guys that are getting out of the dirt and back on their bike more than the guy who's winning the race. So there's just there's a lot
That's
there,
true.
and it's really an awesome thing to be a part of.
I think it's great to show that encouragement too, to not, because I feel like if, you know, if I was maybe younger and I tried something like this, I maybe wouldn't be the best at it. So it's good, it's good that you have the mindset of cheering on those who maybe, you know, fall over, you know, things like that. I think that that's good to encourage that as well, to not give up, and I think that that's very important.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
very cool. Now this is going to be coming up here. This is at the Elgin Sports Complex. The first time ever that Elgin is hosting this. It's September 26th and 28th. That's exciting. The first time Elgin's hosting it.
Yes, I got to give Derrick and JoAnne a lot of credit here because they worked very hard to oversee the maintenance of the track here in Elgin. And through their hard work, the BMX track at the Sports Complex got ranked the top BMX track in the state of Illinois for the first time ever. And because of that, they will be hosting the Illinois BMX State Championship in September, because that is always awarded to the top track in Illinois. So that's something that has all been because of their hard work and their dedication to maintaining that track and growing the Hill BMX program in Elgin. So I got to give them a lot of kudos, because it takes a lot to make that track, you know, always top notch and make it the #1 track in the state, because there's a lot of other tracks out there that you're competing against. So to have that honor is a big deal.
It is a huge honor, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that behind the two of us, there are a lot of other people.
20 to 30 individuals at least that are there
Absolutely,
every week.
who work as hard as we do.
Yeah.
And we also have Angie Hedger, who heads up our Hill BMX racing team. And she nurtures our riders as they come in through that beginner league. And growing our community is one of the things that helped us achieve the first place status and win the honor of hosting this amazing event that we're so looking forward to.
That's awesome. So I mean, there's like, I mean, how many like riders are there total usually? Just kind of a ballpark. I mean, it kind of probably can range
Well,
here and there.
So typically on a local race on a Saturday, what we would consider an exciting, good race would be about 100 riders or so.
Oh wow.
Maybe
Um,
100 to 120. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be expecting about 5 times that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And,
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like you said earlier, if anyone wants to come out and give it a watch, I mean, you're going to see some good racing that day,
So this is gonna be
that weekend.
it's gonna be a big event.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So check it out for sure. How can people find more information?
I really recommend visiting our Facebook page. On Facebook, we are the Hill BMX Elgin. We do have a website. It is thehillbmx.com. And of course, for the beginner league, elginbmx.com.
There you
Those
go.
are the three. Yep.
Very nice. And it does look like you already do have the 2026 schedule out too.
So
recently
that's our
posted.
national schedule that you're looking at right there. So that's
Okay.
more of the national ranking. That's not the local schedule. So
Okay. Oh, I see.
everybody was excited for that schedule to come out as well. But that does start the topic of scheduling for next year. So
Mhm.
that is the first step. And then the Gold Cup applications come out for starting on September 1st. So we'll be filling out a Gold Cup application for next year. So
Awesome.
yeah, cross our fingers for that one. That's a good
Very
one, too.
cool. Awesome. Awesome. Now, do you also have sponsorships as well? Sponsorships availability?
We do have sponsorship availability. So we offer a bronze, silver, and gold sponsorship. The bronze is $250, and that gets you announced at our track. The silver is $500, and that gets a banner hung at our track. And the gold is $1,000, and that gets you a panel on our gate.
Very nice.
Yeah, so
So is there still time to sign up for people who want to do that for this upcoming event?
so yes, at the we can certainly get a banner, hang that up at the $500 sponsorship level. We've actually got some programs going right now with our rider base where we're making some banners to hang up of the riders who are going to be in the race to feature all of our riders. So we certainly could. And we are 100% volunteer. We are a nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit, so all donations are tax deductible. And so we always do appreciate any donations that we receive.
Absolutely. It looks like you also do have here, because I'm just kind of scrolling a little bit on the Facebook page. You've got state championship jerseys. Those are really cool looking.
Yeah,
too.
so anyone who participates in the state championship is offered an Illinois state championship jersey or hoodie. And so it's just a little piece of, the history of BMX that they get to keep for a memento of racing in the state final.
Very cool. It also looks like you do post lots of different like congratulations. Here's a post recently here too.
Oh, that's Jimmy. Yeah, and with Carly Kane. So Carly, so I can talk a lot about this, but Carly Kane, she is a pro rider, and she was just
awesome.
at our track giving lessons. So she spent
that's cool.
all day Saturday and Sunday giving lessons to our rider base, and she promoted Jimmy to expert. Jimmy came in 3 years ago or so with our mountain bike campaign. And so that we do allow mountain bikes on our track. So come on out and ride. Jimmy needs some friends. But he did switch over to standard 20-inch BMX racing, and he just was promoted now to an expert rider. So
Oh,
it's
that's
exciting.
awesome. Oh my goodness. What a cool accomplishment too. And again, a fun activity to do as well. And not even more just an activity, but I think sometimes it can be even a lifestyle for a lot of people as
It
well.
definitely is.
Yeah.
You interviewed Brat Pack riders.
Yes.
So Chucky and Brandon were here, and they are a local team. So they've been,
Awesome.
their family ran the track at one point because, we're all volunteer, and they volunteered to run it for a while.
Mhm.
So yeah, it is a lifestyle. They've been in it for years. Derrick's been in it for years, all of our riders. And riders do come and go as well. But we try to offer a family-friendly environment. We offer special events like the Easter Bunny comes to visit with us.
The ice cream social.
The ice cream social we had earlier in the year. It was really hard to keep the ice cream from melting, but we did it. And we have a huge Halloween bash that we put on
fun.
the last Saturday of October. And those, of course, we have trunk or treating through the parking area, and that's open to the public. Like, you don't have to be a BMX family or a rider to participate in that. So we do post that on our Facebook
They
page.
do pumpkin races
Yep.
too for the siblings that might not want to ride the bikes.
Yep,
Decorate a pumpkin.
costume contests.
Costume,
Yep.
yeah.
So the only thing we haven't done yet is a chili cook-off, and I am determined to have a chili cook-off
Oh,
at the
that
Hill
sounds
BMX.
nice.
Yeah.
That sounds really nice. So you got a lot of things going on here, and folks, you can check out more information. Visit their Facebook page, the Hill BMX Elgin, and then also on their website, thehillbmx.com. You'll be able to find them there too. Tell us a little bit here too, Ryan. How and why was Elgin chosen to host this year's state championship? If you want to go in a little more detail.
So, the biggest factor, I think, was all the hard work from the Hill BMX team of making it the top-ranked track in the state of Illinois. And the good thing is, too, is that's something that they could get that same ranking again next year, and we're hosting this state championship again in 2026 as well. So this is something that is not just going to come into Elgin one time, and then we're not going to see it again for many years. It's something that, through the hard work and dedication of the Hill BMX team, can keep coming back to our community, and it's something we can look forward to hosting every year. So we're going to get through this first year, though, and then learn from it, grow from it, too, and then use it as a great building block to grow BMX here in Elgin and the surrounding area, and then make it that destination that all riders look forward to going to compete for the state championship at their age levels every year. So
That's great. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from your point of view as well too.
yes, because it does bring a lot of visitors to the Elgin area, because these are riders that are coming from all over the state of Illinois that are going to be here for a weekend to compete. And when that brings visitors, that obviously brings a good positive impact on the local economy here too. They shop at our local restaurants, dine at our local stores, and whatnot. So having all these visitors come for a weekend because they're competing for the BMX championship, or they're watching their son or daughter compete, is going to be a huge boost for the local economy here in Elgin. And so that's why we really think that the Hill BMX, for their hard work to host this event here at the Elgin Sports Complex.
Yeah, they'll come from Indiana, Wisconsin. I mean, BMX racers love to race, and so when they know there's a big competitive race like that, it does draw in a good crowd of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, if you want to also check out more information, the Elgin Sports Complex, you can find it on Google as well. So you can find that. It is the Elgin Sports Complex. You'll be able to find that posted on their website. I also wanted to ask you, we still have about probably 4 minutes left. I wanted to ask about weather conditions. So when it comes to racing and the weather might not be certain, how do you go about playing about that?
So the racetrack is unique. It's a limestone track with asphalt turns. The asphalt is prepared with an aggregate that's in the sealer, so we can race in the rain. Without lightning, we race.
And we have this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, without light. I mean, that's the reason why we'll stop. If it gets really, really, downpouring a lot, we might pause for 20 minutes or so, take an intermission, but then we're back at it.
There you go. You keep on riding.
That's right.
We do.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm trying to think of anything else to ask. I'll ask a little bit more personal questions here. So what, you've both been have you always been active in the desire to do racing and things like that? Where did it kind of start for both of you?
So I didn't race at all when I was a kid. I had a cousin who raced and would always beg us to come out and participate. And so about 2019, 2020, me and my brother decided to see if this racetrack was still there that we heard about all these years ago. And we had since obviously had kids of our own, so we brought them over there, checked it out, and we fell in love with it, man. We were hooked. So
Awesome.
And his kids are graduates of our BMX League program.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. And then what about you?
So my husband started racing. He was actually on the Sundance team, and he started racing when he was 11 years old. So that goes back a few years. I'm not going to tell you how many, so don't ask. But when he and I met, it was something that he did with his father, and his father had since passed away. And so I, fortunately and unfortunately, convinced him to get back into BMX racing, and it really does suck you in. And so when the Hill BMX went through some struggles, I got involved with Jackie Altizer, who took over as the track operator. That was about 11 years ago. So I've been involved with the Hill for about the last 11 years. I started in special events and concessions and went into registration. And the only thing I don't do is track maintenance. I leave them alone. I let them do what they need to do. I write the checks and they just take care of it. So I've been in it for about 11 years now, mostly from the sidelines. I have rode the track. It is very downhill. It is very fast. It is a lot of fun. It's like being on a roller coaster. So if you just hang on and go, it's great.
Awesome. Well, we're running out of time here. I want to say thank you all for joining us today. Folks, if you want to check out more information, it's coming up here. It is September 26th through till the 28th. Now, what are the times?
So September 26th, our registration is 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
That is a night race, so it is under the lights. Saturday, our registration is 10:30 to noon, so anytime after that, we'll start racing. And then Sunday, we have a 9 to 11 o'clock registration, and we end with the award ceremony after that race.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining us today, folks.
Thank you so much.
Of course, absolutely. Folks, you can check out more information online. You can find the Elgin Sports Complex, the Hill BMX Elgin. It's elginbmx.com. You can also find them on Facebook as well, too. We'll be back with more here on the Community Hour, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.